jaja, love me tender. Love me jaja, love me tender. Love me jaja, love me tender. Love me jaja, love me tender. You my sugar, my honey, my tender lover. You my sugar, my honey, my tender lover. You are my sugar, sugar.
Hey Seekers, welcome back to Seek the Beat TV. Today is another episode of Meatless Monday, and we are doing this on our Seek and Savor series. Follow along as we make Portobello Mushroom Burgers today. In today's episode, we are only going to need a few ingredients. Obviously, we need the portobello mushroom, but we need garlic, which I've already minced here. We need a lemon so that we can have lemon juice. And sure, you can buy lemon juice that's in the bottle, but I prefer to have it freshly squeezed. And if you haven't already picked up on the fact that we are making our marinade right at this very moment, so you see that I have avocado oil, we're going to add 1/4 of a cup to our marinade bowl and then add in our minced garlic. And this recipe called for soy sauce, but I like the teriyaki idea better because I like to make things sweet and savory, baby. And this will need 2 tablespoons of. So go ahead and add that ingredients to your marinade. Now let's grab that lemon juice that we squeezed earlier, and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of that into our mixture as well. And we don't do no plain Jane things over here, so we need to go ahead and measure out our spices because what is a recipe without its spices? We need pepper for this recipe, we need smoked paprika for this recipe, and we also need oregano and salt. I do not use salt, so I like to use accent in its replacement. We're going to go ahead and add all of these spices to our marinade, and we are going to mix it all together. For accurate measurements of the spices, ingredients, and full instructions of this recipe, please visit the description down below where it will be listed, and you can leave your comments in our comment section to let us know what you think of this recipe. Okay, it is prep time. So now it's time to prep the mushrooms. So we're going to go ahead and open these up from the pack. Again, this is my first time dealing with mushrooms, so I don't know if it's supposed to rip like that when you open it, but that's what happened to me. Full backstory is that I messed up the first mushroom. I broke it into pieces because the recipe calls for you to cut these gills off in the stem. Well, the mushroom itself is very, very fragile. So I suggest if you are unable to cut the gills off, to just leave it be. This is the fun part though. We're going to marinate our mushrooms. So we're going to get a brush and we're going to thoroughly brush a generous amount of marinade on top and bottom of our mushroom. Now we do want to remember that the mushroom itself is like a sponge. So this marinade does not have to sit any longer than a couple of minutes before we throw it in the pan. Now, while the pan gets hot and the mushroom burger is soaking for a couple of minutes in its marinade, I'm going to go ahead and prepare our toppings for the burger because I want that to already be prepared when the burger is finished cooking. So you're going to want to heat a non-stick pan to medium high, and as demonstrated in the video, you're going to want to place your mushroom burger face down, cook on both sides for 3 minutes.
Head on top of the body. Now this is what I call a 1/4 pounder mushroom hamburger. Straight from Uncle Sam's kitchen.
Yeah, so now it's your time to meet Uncle Sam because he is loving this new gig I gave him of recording all of this content with me. He is 80 years old and he's never done this before, and he is just having a time.
This looks yummy though.
And before we do anything, we're going to give the Lord his praise for the food that we are about to receive, and may it be the nourishment to our body.
Amen. Ready? Yes. There she goes, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the first bite of our first mushroom burger going down at Uncle Sam's kitchen. Take a bite of that mushroom. tell by the expression on her face that it must taste like something never been invented before.
It's good.
Good. Oh yeah. Look at her chopping into it, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever thought that a mushroom burger would taste so good?
Yeah, do you want to try it?
No. You go right ahead. Okay. The juices are dripping down her jaws. Okay, that's why she's covering, ladies and gentlemen, because it's so juicy. Here she go. You have to get up top and wipe them lips.
Oh my God.
Here we go again. We just can't stay away from it. Just look at chop down in it. Oh, yes. Portobello at its best. Look at her. Look at the expression on her face. I did it.
We like it.
Anytime you lick a finger, that means it's good. All right. It's finger licking good. Okay, just look at it. It's so savory. Our show is called Seek and Savor. And what we did today, we saw the mushroom burger. And we were seeking it at its best.
And it's savory and good.
And the savory is really unexplainable. We call that savor. Look at that juice. Whoever thought Portobello would offer you such a scrumptious burger?
Right?
Yeah. It's an experience in which we didn't know how it was going to turn out.
Absolutely not.
And you look at you.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, look at that.
Meatless meals. Meatless Monday.
To be taken. And what did we do with that last bite? Through the fingers to the gums.
To the
Look at Tony, go. Here it comes. There it goes. It is over.
and good.